Okay, hello. I mean, this is gonna be confusing. I don't know if this will be better or just, doing the screen recording on my phone and sucking up with it being incredibly laggy. But I mean, I'll just do it like this. I already had tried to record, but my audio broke.
That is one big pile of shit.
That it is.
What is the definition of the word adversity? State of hardship or affliction, misfortune, calamitous events,
Oh,
opposition, contrariety, struggle. That's just another.
okay.
It's another word you could call it. Every single human being faces some scale of adversity in their lifetime.
Yeah,
I'm sure everyone wishes to not have to deal with adversity, but the only way to do it is to
definitely.
press on. Being
Yep,
alive for 34 years on this planet, I can tell you I've experienced many hardships. And I'll tell
makes
you, in the
sense.
last 2 to 4 years, I have been continuously harassed, stalked, and taken advantage of. A
Yeah,
lot to do with it is in the Sonic community, but I'm only going to focus on few certain individuals. And this is a video I did not want to make, and I have gone back and forth time and time again to not have to deal with this, but with not only my safety, well being, and as well as the safety and well being of children
and
from these
others,
people, it needs to be done.
like friends and
Today,
family.
I'm finally coming to you all about the truth. A lot of people have tried to pin allegations of grooming and pedophilia on my name. My friends are affected, and my fan base of my Fleetway channel was attacked for just supporting me. That
Kinda
ends
hush.
today. That ends today. This level of adversity has greatly hurt my friendships, my channel, and community. The number one person that's the focus and the one mainly responsible is my ex partner, Spiralnet.
Yeah,
Spiralnet used to be known as Star and used to have a channel called
I didn't know
Starburst.
this, but
More on that later. Before I can fully explain who Spiral is and why they're involved, I need to talk about the other individuals who are in relation to Spiral, who have also gone after kids and adults and displayed and documented
damn.
patterns of behavior that are defined as predatory and extremely toxic. I'll say a final warning: this entire video covers on pedophilia, disturbing depictions of some violence, mentions of animal abuse, stalking, and witch hunting,
Makes
as well
sense,
as
because
my
that's,
own uncomfortable situations where it could be labeled as SA.
yeah, um, kind of expected that, not gonna lie.
The first person on this list is Tom the dog.
Who? Hey, Rosie, it's your brother.
Before
No,
anyone says that I'm doxing his location, many others, including myself, are aware he has intentionally released his information on purpose
that's
out
so
of rage.
stupid.
There was an old video of him losing his mind, and then when he said his location out loud, which I wish could have saved and shown, but it was
Rosie,
unfortunately deleted. Tom is a 19-year-old man from California who has had extensive
only
lists of
19?
problematic
God damn.
behaviors. This all began when, around February 2024, I met Tom. At the time, he was 17 and was a few months shy of turning 18. We met on Discord through a mutual friend of mine at the time, and I at first didn't catch anything off about him.
Well, as most people
The
do.
first week of being neutrals with Tom was quite interesting and fun. We had some similar interests, and he liked making power scaling videos and some commentary content. One of the videos was about SSJ Blake,
Ooh,
which I'll give a
Super
very quick
Saiyan
description.
Blake?
He was an ex friend I had worked with, but I had a massive falling out, and this is important to note. Blake has admitted doing inappropriate things with a minor,
Damn.
so he is also a
What?
predator.
That's so.
Please keep that in mind.
I will.
I made the mistake of sharing with Tom about Blake. Tom and I at first were on the same page and didn't like Blake,
Just your friendly
but here's
neighborhood
where it
toy
became bad.
collector. Hey,
Tom
SSJ Blake. Well, well, well. I'm not surprised that your cowardly ass blocked me. Congratulations on confirming you're a bitch. All I want to say is that you're cooked. This is just going to be like a trial version. Because I don't know if I should do it this way or another way. Like screen recording, even though I don't want to. But just your friendly neighborhood toy collector, sometimes an artist, and sometimes a VA. A voice actor. That's what that stands for. A voice actor. Join September 2020. 1,735 followers. Not followed by anyone you follow me. I like that one part matters,
Tom
but
was on Blake's Twitter page and he was spamming gifts in Blake's DMs. He would also go on to post what he claimed was his own genitals to Blake's girlfriend.
fuck.
It was not clear whether or not it
What?
was his own picture or he found off the internet. Either way, it's still bad.
Yeah, no
At
shit.
best, he sent an unsolicited photo to someone.
Sexual
And
harassment.
Sabrina, at worst, he sent unsolicited CP or nudes to someone, which can get someone in huge trouble. Even if the child.
Speaking of that, because this is the updated finale version, this is the last time I'm friggin' trying to record this beginning part. Yeah, apparently they're saying you, Fleetway, aka You Done Spider-Man, aka Justice for My Community, aka, there's so many freaking names. But yeah, apparently you did send nudes to minors, which I don't even know where this came out of. It just, somebody pulled it out of their ass. I'm just saying that, because this was never mentioned before. But it was just mentioned today that somebody says that you were talking, you were sending nudes to kids and other inappropriate stuff. I don't even know if I believe that, because just appeared out of thin air.
Was the one to share it. If convicted, the child sharing CP can face a $100,000 fine and register as a sex offender. After I saw how Tom was acting in Blake's DMs, I got angry at him for harassing
On
fine and
these are all
register
from
as a
different
sex offender.
times of him threatening me. Others and being an overall creepo.
After I saw how Tom was acting in Blake's DMs, I got angry at him for harassing Blake, despite how awful he was to me.
She's been trying to lie about me, and I want to debate her. That almost doesn't sound like he spelled that right. Sounds more like debase, which I'm pretty sure is a crime. Anyways, that Thomas, why go? Please debate, call out to that, aka Uni. I mean, call? Yeah, that would be nice to get into. Just call, have a conversation. Maybe. Probably not. I'm not that popular. Also, she's a pedophile. Where's your proof? I mean, you get a lot of proof, but innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Super OC. YT. AKA Tom the Dog, threatening to dox and swap people's houses. I urge whoever has had a bad running with this guy to report him if you've seen or saw him violating YouTube's terms of service. I suggest you shut the fuck up before I dox and swat your house from a bad person. Don't dox, kids.
That wasn't okay. I blocked Tom and tried to move on. But Tom took it.
Threatening random from TikTok. These kids, little kids, and has gotten away with it for so long. Now her bitch ass is facing the fucking consequences of it, and the fact that you're still supporting her and defending her for what she has done and proves that you are just as bad. You're subhuman. That's kind of just completely violating human rights. You're scummy. Maybe. You're a skid mark in the underwear of humanity, and I genuinely pray for the worst happens to the both of you. That is terrible. It's the worst thing I've heard since before the invention of, yes, I'm putting it on 1.5. This is the worst thing I've heard since since before the invention of sliced bread, alright? Back when we were eating loaves of bread. I don't know when sliced bread was invented, but I'm not that old. Oh, God.
Extremely personal, and he began his year-long smear campaign from February to the next year. He gave his fake apologies and pretended to leave me and my friends alone before going back to attacking us.
God damn it.
Every slur in the book. He is racist, sexist.
This is out of control. So, I just got banned from a server because someone actually believes this false info. So I'm gonna ask that you guys mass report this video for spreading misinformation. I've had enough of this community shunning me because of this false video made by two liars. One of them is debatably a pedo themselves. So all I ask is you guys report this video, get this shit terminated for spreading false rumors about me. Don the dog, a disgrace to commentary by obesity. I say it like A-B and then city, but I say it weird. Shut up!
He's also made many
Ableist
sexual comments about
sucks.
people, both child and adult.
That's stupid.
After my sister, right from the bat, made a response to him back of
Yo, that's your sister? God damn. She is a nice... She's good with words. I'll just say she's good with words. Like, she's good at telling people where to go and how to get there. And I appreciate a person that can tell you to fuck off if they need to tell you to fuck off. I, for one, was told as a kid to tell people exactly my thoughts. If I think someone's a dick, I'll call them a dick.
in 2024.
And she does that too. In the comment sections.
He would set his sights on them as well, going so far as to plant.
Okay. What is this? No! You can't do that! That's illegal! I can't believe you do something like this. That is illegal, I'm pretty sure.
And revenge porn of them, despite Random not only being openly lesbian, but is also asexual. He would also
How do you...
Random was
I don't know how that works, but...
He has been coming after us since April 2024, and he is still trying to attack us despite having his channel taken down over and over and over.
That's so terrible.
And even put in a death threat towards me.
Federal crimes! Okay. I mean... Like, yeah, you'd say this in a video game, like GTA 5. Saying it in real life sucks. And there are many federal crimes that exist. So, which one is he thinking about? Death isn't just the only one. And is that Spider-Man who hearted it? Better not be.
Comment, which they hearted, showing that they are more than happy regrets to be made to my life. There's several clips of him being an awful person, which I'll show. Before I move on and end this segment, I'm going to put a compilation of videos on Tom showing his crimes and behavior. Here it all goes.
Ask him for his age before I would have said that. That probably still would have made me look weird because I'm just asking some random dude I just met for their age, like with no further context. And another reason I didn't take them, I was basically like, well, yeah.
First of all, yeah, you're supposed to ask people their age. It's kind of a normal people thing to do. Also, I just remembered, the ECC told me, the guys at the ECC told me, that Fleetway and Random are theys? I think he said somewhere that they were theys, they thems, not she's. So, if I get it wrong, I'm really sorry. I suck at remembering this stuff.
I'm salty I lost this debate, so you know what? I'm gonna try to get back at them and sending this shit. And I didn't think to ask him if his age. And once he confirmed that he was a minor, I deleted the video. Like, I deleted it right? There's nothing
Doesn't
sexual about
make
a guy
it
pooping on
right.
another guy. Prove that that's sexual. The burden of proof is on you. Oh wait, you never proved that in the video, so that's just dismissed via Hitchens razor.
Yeah. Direct, not intent, not inferred. Yeah. Oh wait, you guys can't even see any of this.
That's the first age. Before I would have seen that, that probably still would have made me look weird because I'm just asking some random dude I just met for their age, like with no further context. And another reason I didn't.
So you sent gay porn without any context and not knowing them?
Like,
crazy.
Context. And another reason I didn't.
On. Question: when you confirmed to me you were a minor, did I delete the video? Goo goo gaga. Goo remember gaga. Goo gaga. Sub. That's all that's even readable. It's like all that's even readable. It's stupid. Wonder if that works. Ooh.
And I was basically like, yeah, I'm salty. I lost this debate. So you know what? I'm gonna try to get back at them and sending this shit. And I didn't think to ask for his age. And once he confirmed that he was a minor, I deleted the video. Like I deleted the right. There's nothing sexual about a guy pooping. Ask for his age. And once he confirmed that he was a minor, I deleted the video. Like I deleted the right. There's nothing sexual about.
Excuse me. Yes, porn is porn. It is designed to make people excited.
About a guy pooping on another guy. Prove that that's sexual. The burden of proof is on you. Oh wait, you never proved that in the video, so that's just dismissed via Hitchens razor.
Oh, another. Oh, okay. Yep, that just talks about foreplay. Explicit means direct, not indirect.
But you never proved that in the video, so that's just dismissed via Hitchens razor. So, yeah.
Hitchens razor. What can be asserted without evidence can be dismissed without evidence. I've never heard of this one before. I've heard of Occam's razor, but not this one.
Therefore, your claim would just be dismissed.
What does he poop out of? Yeah. Fat. And that's a type of fetish. Ooh. Yes, I had to research that. Fuck you, Tom. Yeah. That's. I'm not reading
Also,
that.
not to mention, I was a minor myself at the time I sent it.
Minors can still be pedos, dumbass. Haha, you shot yourself in the foot. You literally said you can be a pedo and still be a minor. By the way, you were 17, almost 18, so it's not like that's defendable. It's not.
So you would need to prove that me sending the Harlem Poop shape means sexual attraction. Actually, I've already debunked that, as I literally proved earlier that I had no sexual intentions.
You don't need a sexual intention to still. You sending sexual stuff to a 13-year-old just because you want to physically in love with them doesn't mean that wasn't pedophilic behavior. Yes, that does actually mean that. Because you don't have to have sexual intent, but you're still sending sexual stuff to a minor, so that literally just means actually it could debunk the whole not having sexual intent, because it depends on what lawyer you get or what judge you get, whatever. But yeah, that doesn't even make any sense because it's still possible sexual intent. So I don't even know if he understands what that means. And can he prove that he didn't have sexual intent?
I was just trying to troll them. I was basically trying to irritate or mess
What
with
the
them, like piss them off.
fuck does that even mean? That's not how that works.
This during our debate.
Yeah, let me troll by sending porn. Are you sending important to somebody off? Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
With porn of myself. And I'm just gonna go ahead and address this. Again, this is another moment where I was doing something really stupid without thinking. I didn't think he had to be.
It's good.
So once again, you're just being dishonest. Secondly, I never sent this in the Sillyverse. Prove I sent this in the Sillyverse.
There's the proof right there. I paused you. Anyways, yeah, that just talks about him. You know, you can watch this too, people.
At the time, I didn't even know that would be considered CP.
This is just my reaction.
Of someone way younger than me. So once again, you're just being dishonest. Secondly, I never sent this in the Sillyverse.
boom, evident. No, this is. I was spamming porn myself in that said server. The cracker is restarted. I made a debunk video on my community tab. Debunking what? It's just. That's stuff stupid. Oh, you can see it.
Was wanting to smoke with everyone. Like, this was a time when I was like 16, 17 years old, right? And I basically thought, hey, yeah, everyone else on Discord sends door. Maybe I should do this as well because, oh, yeah, it's going to make me look like a cool, edgy troll. So it was around,
Yikes.
like 2022 to like early 2023. I can't remember when I sent this either, but I do know it was around that time period. I didn't send this currently. I literally stopped sending door entirely.
Mid to late 2023,
No,
or 17.
I didn't send this currently. I literally stopped sending door entirely because that shit's just.
Go out with
So
Voa.
you have full right to call me out for sending door back then. I'll take full accountability for that.
Yikes.
This on my other channel as this person that's drawn CP, and they're also in association with a pedophile, aka SSJ Blake, who I verbatim admitted.
Super Saiyan Blake.
A 15-year-old. So, yeah.
Super Saiyan. Yeah, right here. Sexual harassment.
A 15-year-old. So, yeah, the person I sent this to was a pedophile. I'm gonna be honest, even if this was my meat pic, hypothetically.
Imagine sending a dick pic to a pedophile.
Why the fuck would I care if it was getting sent to a pedophile?
Why wouldn't you? Just saying.
Why would I care?
Again, why wouldn't you care? You should care, yeah, and you're 18, you're an adult, so she wouldn't be a pedophile for liking it. Yeah. You're a grown ass man and you got a kid to say you want an argument. Big deal. You call contradiction debunks and think you won shit. No.
Over time, no matter how many of his channels were deleted, he had multiple ults. It's even rumored he dated a 16-year-old boy while 18 or 19.
Damn.
Which, I must mention, that's a very common trait from these kinds of people. They pry predator at anyone they don't like, only to out themselves as predators and project their secrets and insecurities into anyone. I'm done speaking about him now, as these days he's been very quiet, meaning he's either being investigated, hopefully so, or...
Which, speaking of which, yeah, you would be a lot quieter too if you were being investigated on. You wouldn't have been able to make this. You wouldn't have been able to talk to my friends at the ECC, who very lovely people. Like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to talk to them about it. So, I mean, and thanks to them, they helped give me ideas on how to record the video. They got a little mad because they spent yesterday and today trying to get me to make the video, but
low for the time being, Tom is the least believable predator in this documentary.
Wouldn't be able to talk about any of this.
It's time I give some context to a widespread video that was recorded against my consent, and I'm settling the score. This video has haunted me for 2 years. Maya Glaze is a 20-something-year-old woman from Australia. I don't know when she ever began making content on predator hunting, but to be blunt, I don't fucking care to know. Maya was introduced to me and my friends through a friend of mine. They explained Maya investigated predators online, and in my mind, maybe we might need her help sometime. She got rave about Tom eventually, and just a heads up, I'm going to keep this segment extremely short for one reason only: because of what Maya did to my friends and myself, it caused the worst deprecating breakdown I have ever had in my life.
Damn.
You'll see on video.
Damn.
A few red flags I wish I had caught onto from this awful woman. Number one, when me and my friends got into a group call in Discord, everything was fine at first. But I had left for some time. I come back, and someone I knew was very upset. He was a 17-year-old kid at the time, and everyone explained that Maya's boyfriend, who was in the group, was calling this kid names and making fun of him. I think that happened, but she said she talked to him. Spoiler, she never brought it up again to us. So, grown adult.
First thing, bullying a kid is never good. It can ruin their life. And second, I forgot to mention this, but this is going to be the Fleetway files, and then we'll have the Spiralment files, and then in the end, we'll do like one final video to say the end, to signal the end of it. Like, here's what both sides are thinking. So, keep that in mind.
Behind her back. Well, behind her back, and whether she knew or not, she didn't care. She did not care as long it was if it was self-serving. Number 2. While she was interviewing and investigating Paul, do you know that he couldn't stand Maya and she and him were in a video together? This was on Discord, of course. He was cursing her out, he threatened her and threatened to assault her. He was accusing her of doxing, and there is the detail I mentioned before. He got so riled up he spat out his location. It even took her by surprise. Then, weeks later, they were fine with each other and pretended like nothing had.
I deleted my video on Tom. We actually ended a rivalry long ago after I count out the truth about Fleetway. But we pretended to be until the perfect moment was forgot. Thanks, Tom. Hopefully there shall never be a misunderstanding with us. Again, we can both be friends. No, hotheads. But they'd how us English is hard to do. They'd how us pedo hunters can be. English classes you need to take. Language you know not.
Happened because I saw them send messages to each other on community posts. And
You son of a pickle. I'm all good, Tom. Thanks for the. No. I'm all good, Tom. Thanks for the concern. I've been on holiday spending time with family. Also, in my spare time, been spreading the word about this YouTuber named Rocky Raccoon. Used to work with him till he defended, made, and reposted some gross cub stuff. I've been finding bigger YouTubers to spread the word for me.
saying that everything was resolved. Spoiler, it fucking
Wasn't.
wasn't. I noticed she would post pictures of herself and she
Damn.
said make her chest the center of attention, which is incredibly unprofessional, and this was not
Get more clicks,
which
allegedly.
that was public to minors who probably looked up to her to look up on predators.
Yep.
Vile. Disgusting.
Yep.
Maya pretended to be this sweet and caring
Disgusting.
person underneath the surface. She had insidious intentions to hurt people.
Also, in this situation, we're just creating more and more victims because, well, yes, Fleetway and Random are one of the two that actually are quite level-headed, I'd say, in the situation. They don't go off the rails too much. They just say, don't fucking talk to me when they don't want you to talk to me. But they Spiralment's got she gets a little hot-headed. Or they get a little hot-headed. God damn it, brain. I hate this. I don't know why. It's just Spiralment always makes my brain say she. I don't mean to. I don't want to say that. It just slips out of my mouth. And I'm going to stop that now. So we got Parliament, Justice for Fleetway, and Random Kitty. Those are all references. Parliament is the Parliament. Random Kitty is from My Talking Kitty Cat from Steve Cash. Can't believe I remembered that. What do you want, dog?
And predators in the worst way. She would try and look for their information and her words to, quote, make a police report. But we all knew later on that that was a lie. She'd use this as a threat to scare people, as a form of blackmailing and control. She did it to me and some of my friends.
Funding and mutual, I know here. So yeah, Fleetway was bad. If you choose to protect her, then sadly I'll have no voice but to relinquish some minor friends of yours that I know are young kids. So we're just dragging people into this mess now, are we? Yeah, let's just drag them in. Let's just go to a kindergarten and drag them all in, you know? It's like, what? And plus, who's to say they'll even believe you, Maya? Who's to say they'll even believe you? Or care? You're just getting more people in trouble. You're getting more kids to be like, is this truly a pedophile? And then, yep, boom, there you go. You're just leading people on.
That was when we all got into a call with her and we realized it was a trap. She recorded us without consent. I'm going to state this. I don't care if someone believes they're stopping a predator. When you threaten their family, friends,
That's too far.
Blackmail is illegal.
And too far.
Shouldn't do it by cornering them into a false statement.
people have families to protect. Doxing is, well, not only illegal, you're putting innocent people in the way. And that's one thing that, oh, it makes me mad. It makes me mad. That's why I can't sit here and watch this all in one run, because I'll end up getting pissed. I can tell you that. The ECC even told me that while they were busy, um, they had to keep like switching new people joining in to watch some of it, and like they said, oh, struggling to keep watching. ECC United, man, oh man, feel bad for them.
An evil woman who not only was exposed as a predator masquerading as a
Not that
vigilante,
men, the
she showed
victims,
up at Tom and like with other predators.
the more important
Maya not only
part,
inflicted
but
fear on me, but to one of my best friends in that call, she nearly considered going to the hospital for a panic and asthma attack. Maya laughed at me.
a panic and asthma attack can be lethal. Asthma can be almost lethal, and a panic attack makes you gasp like you're a fish out of water. But the asthma part can make it to where you gasp, but you don't inhale. It's just nothing coming through. Feels like your throat's collapsed in, and it feels. But a panic attack makes it feel like you keep getting the wind kicked out of you. An asthma attack makes it feel like somebody's strangling you. So basically, imagine somebody kicking you in the lungs while they're choking you out. Yeah, that's not good. You'd be going to the hospital and maybe the morgue. Um, this isn't something serious to like to know it's serious. You know.
My friend, and get this, not only is she this evil, she's stupid as fuck. She
Damn.
thought I was the one leaving the hospital and laughed at a medical emergency when we gave the full details of that video.
Damn.
She reported has been used by predators to paint me and my friends fenders, but little does she realize it has not aged well. To those that have seen the video, this is what has actually happened.
Saged like milk. After I play the video, I never want to see it again. Having to put this in is re-traumatizing, and it had to be done. If this won't convince you to see it in our POV, it's not my issue. To those who have watched this far, thank you. And I hope you can see the truth. 744 views, man. This thing's getting views, and so is my damn video. But I'm not scared. Bring it on, bitch!
Apparently, you were talking about living with this other person, but they were on disability. That was my ex girlfriend. So they were an adult, right? Yes. That's good. Yes, I dated them when they were an adult. I only messed up on this one thing, and I'm sorry. I really am. I will never say it again. I learned my lesson. I know, but it's still a bad thing. It's something that you cannot erase. That's just something you said now.
You can't erase it, but people can forgive you.
You said that to a child, and that is wrong. You know it is, but it's too late. You already said it. I know.
Yeah, it's too late, but I mean, like, people can still forgive. Forgive and forget.
I know, and I should have retracted it right away. And this was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You made it worse by questioning yourself if you were into children.
People can say it and not act on it. Yeah, true, true.
Good or not. You talked to this kid about some pretty inappropriate stuff. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know, man. People would not forgive a male for doing this. People would not forgive a male for doing this. A female shouldn't be any exception. What you did was very wrong.
Correction. They don't forgive a male who hasn't changed. Just like they won't forgive a woman who hasn't changed. So I mean, to straight up say, oh, why should, like, they won't forgive a man entirely. No, there are some who get forgiven because they change, they show growth, they show everything, you know? It's like, you can't really say, oh, well, you don't deserve forgiveness. Stupid.
I don't think I should be around here anymore then. I think that you need to get off Discord, work on yourself, go to therapy, and I have been working on myself.
I also only do this in 45-minute splits because I feel that's a good chunk. What's 3 hours divided by? I don't have a calculator. 3 divided by 45. It's pretty good amounts, pretty good chunks.
On myself.
Even if so, like,
She takes nothing
the
I
best
say
thing you could
seriously,
do is
despite I say
get
everything
off
right.
Discord,
Yeah.
get off YouTube.
No,
Like,
don't get off YouTube.
Probably just delete it.
Some people, the YouTube is what keeps them sane. So, if it keeps you sane, if it keeps you away from touching minors, if it keeps you away from committing crimes, keep your YouTube. Don't necessarily only rly on it. Get help. Have friends supporting you. You know, like, yeah, I wouldn't say go to therapy, because most therapists are just yes men. So, like,